Arsenal Fan TV, Mo managed to catch up with him eventually, but look, what a fantastic win tonight. I mean, that was brilliant.
It's absolutely superb. I thought City started off brilliantly actually, and they ended up brilliantly. But everything in between, we were absolutely top draw. Just so happy that we've done that, because now there's a little bit of breathing space. There's a bit of a gap between us and City. Obviously, still looking at Leicester. We can't forget about them, but it's just such an important victory. I was saying before the game to a few people that in May, if we do go on to achieve this title, people are going to look back at this game and point to this as when we won the title. This is what they're going to look back on and say that was a crucial game. You know, the boys are going to be full of belief now. We've beaten our closest title rivals, and I say that with Leicester in mind. You know, obviously you have to give them credit, but realistically, I think City are our closest rivals, and we've done a job on them. And we were quite comfortable for large parts of the game. Even when City were dominating us at the start of the game, they weren't really penetrating our defence or anything. So I'm just delighted. I'm so happy we've gotten pulled off such an important victory.
And listen, there's some unsung heroes out there.
Joel Campbell,
right? Who G was just saying to me actually that you were saying to him that before you weren't sure about Campbell, but he's starting to prove everybody wrong. I mean, this is not the first performance that he's put in that's been exceptional. He's been putting in performance after performance, and it's these players like Flamini's and guys that are getting the opportunity because of injuries that are really stepping up.
And with Joel Campbell, what I'd always said is that when you look at him play for Olympiacos, and obviously I only saw Champions League games when he was there, and when you look at him for Costa Rica, he used to play for them with a freedom. It was quite expressive, and he used to run with the ball. And I never saw that at Arsenal. He always used to play a bit within himself. But I think, it does take a bit of a while to get used to this team and to have the confidence to say, look, I belong in this team. When you look on the other wing and Alexis Sanchez is there, that's quite a step up. And also, I think now he's getting a bit of a relationship with the fans. We're understanding how he plays the game. And he was brilliant today. For me, personally, he was my man of the match. And I thought Ozil was amazing. So it tells you how good I thought Campbell was today. The way Campbell protected the ball with his body, how intelligent he was with the use of the ball. He didn't start off that brilliantly, but he grew into the game so well and then really backed his ability. I really like seeing that. He didn't panic in tight situations. He was holding off brilliant players with his body and easing the burden on Arsenal. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic from him today. So delighted for him.
Now listen, you mentioned Leicester. Obviously Leicester are up there. A lot of people feel that, as the season wears on, it's going to get to them a bit because of their squad. Manchester City, they're still going to be in it no matter after this defeat. They've got a great squad. But United are going for a real tough time at the moment. Chelsea are out of it. Is this our best opportunity for a very, very long time to win this league? Because, we have been quite consistent, even though we had quite a bad November. There's only one defeat in that November. Can this team go on and win the league this year?
Listen, I was talking to G before actually, and what I was saying was that in recent years, Arsenal fans have always said, look, we can win the league. And in these conversations, there's been it's been a case of we can win the league, but we need to sign players. Or we can win the league, but we need luck with injuries. In terms of luck with injuries, that's something that's true of every team, but it was especially true of us. This year, though, when you're having these conversations with Arsenal fans, it's a case of we can win the league. And then there's a beautiful silence. There's no but to it. We can win the league. Simple as that. We are real challengers. I'm expecting, and a lot can change in football, so I could be proved wrong, but I'm expecting when we go into the month of May, we're going to be in with a shot of winning the league. And that hasn't been the case for Arsenal. It's been it's always a crash and burn season in February or March. I think we're in this title run, and I'm really hopeful. It is our best chance. You said United, dropping down the table or going through tough times. That's not the case. United are showing their true colours now. I've said to you a long time ago when we beat them. I've been saying it for over a year.
Could you?
It's not a dig. It's not a dig. It really isn't a dig. It's the absolute truth. United are not a great team anymore, and they're showing their true colours now. So I expect them to be inconsistent. I don't expect them to be able to match a level that we're going to be putting on the pitch this year. And do you know what? This performance today gave me real pride because it wasn't against a bunch of no-hopers like United, where we won 3-0 and, we were all buzzing after that game. This was against actually a very good team. And we've come here and we've really done the business in a high-pressure game because the players knew how important this was. Keeping pace with Leicester and not letting Man City overtake us, hugely important. And we've done the business. I'm just so happy with it. But final word, let me just say Mesut Ozil, because, every week I'm talking about him. Who the hell can doubt his ability now? People were speaking about him and saying that he's a nicking a living, famous saying, and other people were slating, Arsenal fans were slating Mesut Ozil. Who can doubt his quality now? Even in terms of his work rate, he's not a player that's going to go in for 50-50 challenges, but he works in pockets of space. He'll close down space. He won't then go in like Patrick Vieira, but he does work hard, and it's 15 assists and it's not even Christmas. 5 to go to equal Henry.
He's Father Christmas at the moment, isn't he?
Exactly, man. No, he'll break that record. It is absolutely superb. And Koscielny, his stock rises every single game. How good was he today? He is the most composed and assertive defender. He's the best defender in the league. And then you look at the guy who's behind him, Peter Cech. Again, look, he did nothing amazing today, but he's doing today what we've been calling out for. Just solid, dependable, consistent. I'm absolutely delighted today, and I'm looking forward to the next game. I want all of these to come thick and fast because the form that we're on, who knows what we're going to achieve this year, man.
Brilliant. No, you got to get a bit excited. It's Christmas.
It's one of these seasons where we're getting a lot of funny results. A lot of teams are beating each other, and no game is easy. There's going to be a lot of slip-ups by everyone. So it's going to go right to the wire. Everyone's in it. Everyone is.